I did not.
It's not fucking Keith.
I'm calling you Keith. Lee. You sound. It's Keith and Billy.
Keith. My name's Keith as much as his name is Billy.
Keith and Billy, we're doing full character mode right now.
It was a character you played, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Keith Lemon's a character.
Supposed to know. You're supposed to know. You're a big Gremlins
It's
fan.
not real. Shh, yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. Shh, every kid's weeping.
Yes.
I didn't know you.
Gizmo is real.
Yeah, Gizmo.
How would he be on my jacket?
So Santa Claus for that reason.
Oh, that's
show the
a
jacket.
documentary. That's a
there you go,
documentary.
yeah.
You got to show the camera.
Oh yes, so as you can see, I have a Mogwai jacket all over me. They didn't do the jeans, but I do have Mogwai underpants on as well. But I better not get them out.
Please now.
You don't want to see my gremlin.
We've seen one horror movie already.
I don't think you're a true.
Oh no.
Have you seen that film called Teeth?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
She's got teeth in a whistler.
I don't.
Whistler, I've never called it. I'm quickly trying to find a word that I could use.
Whistler. Yeah. I don't know about that one.
I don't think you're a big enough Gremlins fan, to be honest, because you're not wearing the matching pants.
Listen.
You've let the side down.
Listen, I'm a massive Gremlins fan.
He
As Zach has met me, we're friends now, but I was a fan at first because I didn't know him. Because that would be in my mind that we're friends first, wouldn't it?
That's how it started. You were friends in your mind.
Well, I remade Gremlins when I was 16 on my video camera. Then I did television, and then in the middle of television, I met Zach at a Q&A. At the Prince Charles Cinema
That's
in
right.
Leicester Square.
Yep.
And I went up there with my action figure, all nervous, and I went, and then my wife went, sit down.
It's true.
And then he said, oh, we'll catch up afterwards. And I just thought, I've destroyed it already. There's no way we're going to be mates. He'll just think that I'm a lunatic. And then he came on Celebrity Juice on my birthday episode.
Sure.
And then we had a couple of drinks, and now we sat here. That's the
there
story,
you go.
isn't it, I guess?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
And he's
story.
just geeking out around you all the time. Are you just not sick of him at this?
You know what? So I went back to the hotel last night and I phoned Jill, my wife, and she said, what have you been doing? I said, we went for a Chinese. I said, it was a bit weird because on the end of my tongue was, should we go see if we can buy a Mogwai while we're in Chinatown? and she said, you've got to stop talking about Gremlins to him. He's going to think you're mad.
Does he talk about anything else?
Too late for that.
Yeah.
But how great is it to be here, Comic Con Liverpool? So many Gremlins fans, and for yourself, you get to show the audience. You're gonna go on stage in a few moments, just to show how much of a fan you are to the fans here in Liverpool.
Well, how is it for you? You've been here. This is your second day.
I mean, what I said before is I'm always kind of stunned that the UK, to me, is the most rabid Gremlins fan base of anywhere in the world. More than Japan, more than the States. I mean, they love it in the States. There's something about UK. It's always just a bit more. I think it's the humor in the movie. I think it's the combination of the dark and the light in it, the horror and the comedy. I just think it really, really hits Brits perfectly.
I think it's because he's American, and many of us have never been to America and don't believe it's a real place. And then an American comes over from a Hollywood movie and we go, oh my God, he's real. And a lot of us grew up with him, which makes you go, okay, yeah, when they say that. Because I have that when people say to me,
Sure.
I grew up with Bo Selector and stuff, and I go,
Yeah.
God, am I that old?
Yeah.
But you still look great, so don't worry. I've starting to get white bits now. Pillows.
Final one,
I've still got orange pubes though. Which
That's great to know.
I'd say
TMI.
I'd say ginger, but they're not. They're orange, and every time I go for a wee, it always puts a
Good
smile
Lord.
on my face.
Oh my God.
I know, sorry for saying.
I think
pubes.
you need
In
to.
front of Zach Galligan, childhood hero. I did a live Insta this morning, and I can't remember the name, but they said, "Oh, can you tell Zach he was my childhood hero?" There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Zach, I think you need to promise Lee that he's going to get a part, maybe even co-lead with you in Gremlins 3. It's got to happen.
If there's going to be a Gremlins 3.
We just spoke about it.
Yeah, the Gremlins 3 question now, it's going on 33 years, the Gremlins 3. We've had it since 1/3 of a century anniversary for the Gremlins 3 question. Trust me, if there was a Gremlins 3, I would tell you.
It is weird, though.
Nobody wants it more than me, a Gremlins 3. Literally,
And
maybe
this guy-
me.
this guy-
Maybe you.
The
Maybe
guy
Chris
wearing the full
Columbus.
Gremlins outfit
Yeah.
probably wants it.
Do you know, it's weird though, because we've just had Beetlejuice. There's a few other films that have been rebooted as such, and I do think Gremlins is prime for it. I know they did it with Mountain Dew.
Yeah,
and
that commercial people loved it. They responded to it very well.
And obviously it's the cartoon and stuff.
Yeah.
And I have heard you saying on a live stream about that's them putting the feelers out to see what happens. Yeah,
it's them putting the feelers out, but it's really them trying to bolster the under 20 demographic because there's no awareness.
Yeah,
there are a lot of people, a lot of kids that just don't know about Gremlins.
You know why though?
Why is
because
that?
it's certificate 15.
Oh, well, there you go.
I think it's still a 15. It's still a 15. Yeah, because when I first saw Gremlins, I was 11, and I went to see it wearing Wellington boots. Do you have them in America? Wellies.
Yeah, wellies.
Well, I had wellies filled with newspaper, so I was as tall as a 15-year-old, and wobbled in like a drunken baby. My dad bought all the sweets and the popcorn, and he says, "You just walk straight in and be confident." And that's how I got in, and I couldn't believe I was 11 and got to school. I've seen Gremlins. No, you haven't. It's a 15. Yes, I have. And then told me Welly story. That's Welly. Imagine putting newspaper down me Willy.
Huge willies in my wellies.
I don't have a foreskin, so there's nothing to go down.
Oh my God!
It's science. It's science.
It is. Bit of biology.
Euphemism. I said the actual science word, foreskin. When I was born, it was very fashionable to have it removed. A lot of my friends don't have a hood. There's the euphemism word, a hood. Can't wait for stage. I know. Can't wait to get on stage.
I hope you've got all that out now before you go on stage, because you can't be talking about that on stage.
Because I wouldn't like Gremlins fans to think that I'm taking piss. So hopefully I'll ask them the questions that they want to know the answers to.
No more foreskin talk. You can't be doing that on stage.
As if I'm going to ask him if he's got a foreskin or not.
I think we've got to leave it there. The fans are waiting for you. I appreciate the time.